Well, Coach Prime finally gave Cormani his props in today's game versus USC. And I want to give Cormani his props as well because he capitalized today and he executed. And he pretty much blanked out all the haters in today's game. This is exactly what we want from Cormani. We want him to shine. But I'm going to play the audio clip so you can hear exactly what Coach Prime had to say about Cormani today and his reaction to the loss. It was a close game. A lot of people are calling out Sean Lewis for the plays he was running in the fourth quarter, taking it out of Shadeur's hands, which I feel like that was a mistake on him. But go ahead and take a listen to the audio clip, and then I'm going to come back with some commentary and give you guys my thoughts. Also, if you don't mind dropping a like on the video, that would be highly appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But go ahead and take a listen.
Nick Edwards, Hughes Sports Report. What did you think of Cormani McClain's performance today?
From the naked eye, I think he played well. I'm gonna have to watch the film to make sure, it is what it is. So it's hard. It's hard to say now. Then you go in and watch the film and you don't know. So I want to really reserve that to watching the film. But I'm proud of him for just even stepping up to the challenge to get his butt in there and make a difference. I'm proud of him. I really am.
Do you think he's been applying what you've been saying to him?
You'd be a fool not to, because you're not gonna play if you don't. You're gonna sit right over there, probably where you sitting at, and watch. But I'm proud of the kid. I'm not gonna change, so somebody's gonna have to. Yes, sir.
But Cormani, I've been up here for practice waiting for him, and it was really nice to see him show out. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because that's got to be a feather in your cap, him taking the field and playing so well.
No, I don't. No feather for him to take the field and play. He's supposed to take the darn field and play. We want him to be that dude. So no, we don't give feathers whatsoever. We have an expectation of what they should be doing and accomplishing. So, but those two young men today, what they did, they stepped out and kind of separated themselves from their yesterday. Their yesterday was terrible, but today they came out and established themselves. We just want them to build on it, because now we will establish this expectation of the expectation that we already had for them. I'm proud of them, and with their success as well, you see young guys. I just saw a couple recruits in. They can't wait to get here in the spring and get going. I mean, so that entices them to make sure they get their schoolwork so they could graduate early so they could get here and get going. So that's the win as well. Yes, sir.
So that's what he had to say about Cormani, and shout out to him. Like I said in my recent videos, if he just keeps putting the effort in and listen to Coach Prime, he's going to shine for sure. But go ahead and take a listen to Coach Prime's reaction to the loss.
Man, joking. Wonderful game. Played our hearts out. I just addressed the team and told them that I love each and every one of them, and coaches included, because they were resilient. They did not give up when they had multiple opportunities to give up. They fought to the end. We sustained injuries. Next man up came in and did their thing. Omarion played his butt off. I think he had a $196. Who else? Several guys played. Cormani came in and contributed tremendously. He did a great job going in. Still had some special teams weren't special. As normal, we got to fix this. We say this every week, but we truly got to fix this one way or another. Running game showed its face, and you see how better the offense flowed with the running game. We're still getting out to tardy starts. We got to come out ready to play it. I don't know. I got to fix that myself personally. We can't come out and make a surge, and right before halftime, then we start saying, okay, we're in the game. They played wonderfully. The quarterback was resilient. They ran the ball. They had hit us with some big play screens and some backside things. But, coaches always say, we didn't do this or we didn't do that. They force you into doing certain things, and they force you into making mistakes. But we got to just fix the little issues that we're having. And I don't know if that's age. I don't know if that's just new to the systems. But overall, I'm really proud of not only the young men, the coaches, the fan base, the student body, all of you. I'm truly proud of the way we represented Boulder today. I really am. Let's go. So once that continues, I didn't think we was gonna get that from Omarion. I ain't seen that yet. No, I mean, he hadn't practiced well. That's why he hadn't played. But he was forced into action, and he showed up and showed out, and we celebrated him after the game because of how he stepped up. And now I'm pretty certain that his confidence is going to soar through the roof. So now we could really call set plays for him and really depend on him a lot more, because when he could take the pressure off Xavier and Jimmy, that, and in the running game as well, that's tremendous. But I'm proud of him. You got to stop giving up those type of points and spotting teams. You don't want to do that. We're too vulnerable. But in saying that is no excuses whatsoever. But three starters short in the secondary with tremendous. Our backup right tackle came and did a phenomenal job as well. When Savion went out, and we were praying for the big fella because he was in tears and he wanted to fight and keep it going. But I'm like, hey man, we need you for the long haul, and we're praying for Savion as well.
All right, so now this is Shadeur Sanders' reaction to the loss, and then he also reacts to Omarion's amazing performance. I know Omarion's confidence is sky high right now, and I'm looking forward to see more of what he can do. But go ahead and take a listen to Shadeur's reaction.
Just trusting the play call. Our OC coach, he made the call. We just got to execute it. That's it. Starting off, we executed plays early and often. We was here and there, and then we had a couple penalties. So we can't afford to keep doing that when we playing these better teams. And yes, I'm proud of him for being able to step up and knowing it's that moment, his time was coming, and he put it on display for y'all.
So it was a good game. We know that Colorado wasn't really capitalizing the first half. It was like 34-14 before the second half. And then once the second half came into play, Colorado's defense got way better. And then offensively, Omarion and Shadeur Sanders were both just clicking together. Now, obviously, what messed them up was obviously the plays they started to run towards the end of the fourth quarter. By taking the ball out of Shadeur Sanders' hands was the biggest mistake I feel they made. And a lot of people are calling out Sean Lewis because they think he purposely caused them the game. Some people think USC paid Sean Lewis, which is kind of hilarious to me. But in my opinion, the plays that they run towards the end is really what caused them the game. But if they had more time, obviously, we could have went to OT for sure. But respect to both teams, it was a great game. I want to get you guys' opinions and let me know how you guys feel. How do you guys feel about Cormani's performance, Omarion's performance, Shadeur's performance, and Coach Prom's reaction? Get in the comments down below. Again, if you enjoyed this video, if you don't mind dropping a like before you leave, that would be highly appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. But that's all I got for you guys.